What's going on YouTube? Joe here with Kanala Nation Media, and the day has finally arrived. It is finally time for some Pokemon Legends Arceus. Today, we're going to start off with a nice, hour-ish long video, possibly more. I'm going to see how long my voice is going to last. But I'm so excited to get into this game. It's been such a long time since I've been, counting down the days up until release. It's been many, many years, honestly. I can't even remember the last time I was this into a game before it even came out. So hopefully my expectations are not set too high. But let's see what happens. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. Are we being spoken to by Arceus right now? It's pretty awesome. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Is it Arceus or Arceus? I still am not 100% on that pronunciation. We're going to go with Arceus. Now, I wish to know thine appearance. Okay, so we have to pick our character model here. I honestly really like the female choices. In fact, I might choose that on my other file. But for this one, we'll go male. We'll go with that one. That's about as close as it's going to get. What is thy name? I always go by just Cole. That's nice and easy. 4 letters. Can't misspell it. I honestly might have to move my camera. I'm not sure where exactly to put it on the screen so it's not covering stuff up. So this is going to be a work in progress, honestly. Going to be a work in progress. I'll move it around if I have to, so that everybody can see what the heckles is going on. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. Okay, a foreign land, I guess. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. That doesn't sound too foreign. At least not yet. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. Ooh, do you seriously have to complete the entire Pokedex to see Arceus? That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I'm here for that grind. 100%. I'm ready. What am I wearing? And what is happening to me? I'm just floating through space? What the heck is this? Oh no, there goes my iPhone. Wow. I don't even know what to say right now. I don't know what I was expecting, but not a cutscene like this. Perhaps not a cutscene at all. Okay, so I'm being transported into some alternate reality or something? Could be literally anything, because Arceus has the power to do anything. It's literally God in the Pokemon world. So excited right now. Wake up! Alright, I'm awake. Oh, do wake up, won't you? We're being woken up by the starter Pokemon? What is this? Are you alive, my boy? Who would call me my boy? Oh, it's the professor. I don't know what his name is. This game actually looks better than I was anticipating. I know a lot of people rag on it because of the graphics, but I guess it's my age, but to me this looks good. So I guess that tells you how old I am. You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that, but thank goodness you seem unharmed. Should I say who are you or where am I? I honestly want to ask both. Let's go with who are you, because I don't know the professor's name. So we'll start with that. I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky, you understand. We fell out of the sky? This is crazy. I don't know what I was expecting, but not this. Come now, who in the world does that? Yes. Am I wearing sandals? Wearing sandals. I must say your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? Well, I don't know where I am. How would I have an acquaintance? I doubt it. Okay, we'll say I don't know. We'll go with that. We will go with that. I see, you seem to be in a bit of a pickle. What is going on above Mount Coronet there in the background? That doesn't look like it's supposed to be there, whatever it is. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? How am I supposed to know? I'm gonna say I don't know again. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Yeah, I don't know much. I don't know much. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I don't know. I don't know. Can we have one of your Pokemon, please? We're going to die out here. Like, it's coming. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Oh, wow. He's a professor and a gentleman. Wow, Rowlet. And since everyone is just plish plash. Okay. Okay. Cyndaquil's flames look amazing. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's incredible. To me, it's incredible at least. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. Runaway Pokemon? Like running away from the law? They're fugitives? What kind of Pokemon just run away? It's almost as if they knew you'd be here, or you'd appear here. Ah, but do you even know what a Pokemon is? Okay, maybe I fell out of the sky and don't know anything, but I know what a Pokemon is. I can't believe I can say not exactly. I'm gonna say not exactly, just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. He just shakes his head. You don't? You truly have traveled a long way, haven't you? Well, these 3 here are what we call Pokemon. Very mysterious creatures, you see, marvelous. They do look marvelous, especially those flames on Cyndaquil. Can't get over that. Oh yes, and what might your name be? What is this shirt that I'm wearing? I feel like I've seen it before. Has this design been in a previous Pokemon game? I'm trying to think. I don't know. It just looks like... I don't know, I can't put my finger on it. I'm sure someone will tell me, and then I'll feel really dumb. That name is quite the ring to it, I imagine. It must have some lovely meaning. Sure. It sure does. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laventon. I'm something of a Pokemon professor. Laventon, okay. I'm pretty sure that was in one of the trailers, maybe, and I just was not paying attention. I tried very hard to avoid a lot of the spoilers, so there's going to be a lot of stuff that everyone seems to know that I have no idea about, so forgive my stupidity, but that's just how I wanted to roll with it. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 here. What is going on? Okay, they're gone. I guess they're living up to their names as runaway Pokemon because they sure like to run. Oh, blast and bother, my darling Pokemon, why must you run from me again? Okay, so apparently they do this a lot. I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Alright. So we have our first mission. It is to round up the 3 starter Pokemon. Oh, we can move the camera. This is honestly pretty cool. Pretty cool. I don't know what any of the other buttons do. Dash, you have to press the stick. Okay, I see, I see. And then up on the pad is the menu, okay. Okay, game controls, maybe I should look at that since I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Focus on a nearby target, ZL, change item or Pokemon, aim and throw Pokemon? I'm picturing myself just chucking Rowlet. That's probably not what it means. Change item or Pokemon, ride Pokemon, check Arc Phone. It's called an Arc Phone? That's pretty cool. Ride a different Pokemon, check Pokedex. Okay, so you can do that without going into like the main menu. That's pretty cool. Control camera, dodge. Ready an item or Pokemon. Okay, I know this is not exciting, but I literally have no clue what I'm doing, so I'm kind of trying to get an idea here. I'm going to have to, like, just do some trial and error, too. Okay. Alright. Oh, I should check the settings as well. Let's see what that's about. Default is fast text speed. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm going to turn off autosave. Don't like that. HUD toggling. Choose whether pressing the right stick will toggle the display. Okay, we'll leave that off for now. I can mess with that later. Okay. Dynamic range. Adjust the ratio between the loudest and quietest sounds. Okay. Well, we're going to just stick with this for now. We're just going to stick with that. Let's see what else. We can save our progress. Survey tips. We can't do that yet. Okay, that's all there is to the menu. I'm assuming that little cursor there is where I need to go. But do I want to just run around aimlessly first? You bet I do. Okay, that's crouch. Figuring things out. I have a feeling I'm going to have trouble with this because I don't normally play games that are not really like turn-based and try to like commentate over it at the same time. So it's going to take me a little bit to get used to it again. It's been quite a while. There's a glowing beeping object over there. Okay, well let's investigate the beeping object. That sounds important. It sounds important. Oh look. You found something that resembles a phone. It sure does resemble a phone, that's right. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. Wow, we have a phone with superpowers. What is that face? Who makes a face like that every time they get a text message, honestly? I bestow upon thee this Arc phone, and thy mission, seek out all Pokemon. Okay, so Arceus is reiterating again, you must capture every single Pokemon. It really sounds like we're going to have to complete the dex in order to complete the game, which is awesome if you ask me. I'm all for this being like a 100+ hour experience. I have no problem with that whatsoever. Alright, I don't think there's anything for us to do except to just run to the professor, so let's do that and see what's happening with these runaway Pokemon. He looks so upset. Alas, yet another miss. Another miss? With what? Aha! I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I love that we just plopped out of the sky somehow. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit more about these three first. Alright, give me an introduction. Now, that one is... Look at that walking animation, it's so cute. I love Rowlet, but the one thing that I did see, even though I avoided almost all spoilers, is I did see the final forms, and I can't get behind the Decidueye. I don't know if it's just that I didn't see it like animated in action, but I don't know, it just didn't do it for me. I feel like it kind of ruined Rowlet's evolutionary line for me. Hopefully I'm wrong about that, but I don't know. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. Look at him! Cyndaquil, alright. It's probably my favorite of the bunch. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it is surprised or irate. Well, let's hope we don't make it irate. That sounds scary. I had to say those flames look incredible. And it's Oshawott. Probably my least favorite out of all of them, honestly. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using this shell-like object on its belly. Plish Plash! Plish Plash indeed, Oshawott. I was about to say the same thing, actually. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing, how to go about catching Pokemon. The design on these primitive Pokeballs are honestly kind of cool. Here you are, my boy, Pokeballs! Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. 50! 50 Pokeballs to start? I feel like that means it's going to be kind of difficult to capture things. That is a lot. Have we ever gotten that many in a game before? Normally it's like somewhere between 5 and 20, I think. Unless I'm just imagining things. I don't know. A mysterious ball that can be thrown at wild Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls can be crafted by hand if you gather the necessary materials. Yes! Crafting is in this game. It might take me 200 hours to complete this game, honestly. But that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. Yes, you did mention that. That's true. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. The Pokemon itself does that? See, I was under the impression that the power of the Pokeball was to shrink the Pokemon down. But here, it's that Pokemon have the innate ability to shrink themselves to fit into... I'm learning. I feel like that's a piece of lore that was not covered previously. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon, and... why? The Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. It's just that simple. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3... We have to catch all of them? Can we keep all of them? I didn't even consider that. I did not even consider that as a possibility. I shouldn't get my hopes up, though. It's probably... You gotta capture all of them, and then you just choose one. Right? Surely. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Yeah, that sounds very simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Okay, so I guess he's missing some coordination skills. Perhaps. Okay, so this is essentially our tutorial on how to go about capturing Pokemon. Pokemon can be caught by throwing Pokeballs at them. Okay, how many times have we been told just throw a Pokeball? I feel like I've repeated the same text 4 times already. Hold down the ZR button to ready a Pokeball and take aim. Okay. So, right trigger. You can keep moving around as you do, so use the right stick to adjust your angle. Okay, so you hold with ZR, then you move with the left stick, and then you control the angle / camera with the right stick. Alright, that should be easy enough. And aim carefully at your target Pokemon. Alright. Release the ZR button to throw the Pokeball. If it hits a Pokemon, you may be able to catch it. So what happens if it misses? Does it bounce back to you, or is it just wasted? I guess we'll find out, because I'm going to miss. I can already tell you I'm going to miss. If you've readied a Pokeball but do not want to throw it, press the B button to cancel the throw. Okay, that's an important message. Okay, so we don't press an extra button to throw the ball, you just release the trigger. Got it. Alright. ZR, hold to aim, release the throw. Okay. If you run out of Pokeballs, do say the word. You're going to give me more? More than 50? I'm sure you have many questions after your fall from the sky. He really just... I feel like he's holding a grudge against us. Like he's looking down on us because he's secretly jealous. He's secretly jealous that he did not fall out of a portal from the sky. There's Cyndaquil with no flames. That must mean he's not irate. Probably want to sneak behind him, right? I feel like that would be how you want to do it. Okay, so let's crouch. This is so much fun, my goodness. Okay. Alright. Am I close enough? How close can I... I feel like I'm pushing it. He's gonna run away. Stay. Stay in. It's that easy. I'm assuming once we get past this tutorial spot, they're going to actually be moving. It seems you've quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business. Jolly, useful skill to have. Jolly useful. Alright. I don't know why that threw me for a loop so much, but it, like, melted my brain, that phrase. Jolly useful. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Okay, why would I be afraid? Honestly. Oh! Oshawott's on the run. Okay, so let's try to sneak up on him here. Ah! Don't run towards me. I was pretty sure that was not going to connect. I was kind of leading in front of him. I expected him to keep going and then run into it, but he stopped. and somehow it still hit him because his hitbox is apparently ginormous. I can hardly believe it, Cull. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharp-ish. I love the way this guy talks. Love the way this guy talks. Okay, so we need Rowlet now. I'm assuming they can't break out because this is the tutorial section. I'm pretty sure if you hit them that it's just going to stay in. I see Rowlet's adorable little face. Look at it. Can I hit him from here? I probably don't want to do that. Probably want to get up close to him. And crouch. Alright. Stay it. He broke out! I just got finished saying. I don't think they can break out. Apparently this is scripted to happen. Yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old boy. Okay. So Rowlet's deciding he wants to be a little bit stubborn. It's because I said I was not a fan of his final form. Stay in! I like the little fireworks when they stay in. That's pretty cool. A nice touch. Alright, so we got the 3 runaway Pokemon. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. They just keep running away. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. Stop throwing it in my face that I fell out of the sky portal. Like, it's fine. It happens. It's okay. But I must say, Cull, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Wait till you see my phone. Oh, there you go. Take a look at that. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an ARC phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? It could be. It may be. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. That sounds pretty important. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokedex. Yes, a proper Pokedex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. Alright, so therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. The rub? What is the rub exactly? Please explain the rub. Because I don't understand. I don't understand the rub at all. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. They are difficult, especially when the only way you can learn is by someone just shouting at you to throw a Pokeball. There you go, just throw it. That's all you gotta do, just throw it. Then you'll be an expert. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Okay, but I'm homeless. Like, can we address that before all this other stuff? Like, I have nowhere to sleep tonight. Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? Can I have a house, please? Or an apartment or something, so that I don't have to sleep under that tree in the background? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help? Okay, apparently, was not the answer that he was looking for. You've convinced me. I look very convinced, don't I? Then whoever, and from wherever you may be, I know, the silly kid from the Sky Portal. We've a Pokedex to complete. Nice bow tie. I don't know why I'm just realizing that now, but a little jealous of the bow tie. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings. Thank you. Thank you. And find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. What's wrong with my clothes? He's got something against cargo shorts. I'm skeptical. Follow me then, onward to Jubilife Village. Alright, let's see what this Jubilife Village is all about. And there we go. Oh, Wait. But wait. I'm distracted. I mean, to be fair, it's very distracting. That looks ominous. I'm a little bit afraid. A little bit afraid of what that might entail. That's going to become important later, I'm sure. I'm sure. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. Okay. That guy has absolutely nothing to say whatsoever. He just shakes his head at us. Gives us the old sup nod. Sup, guardsman? How you doing? Alright. This is a pretty cool little village. Nice and quaint. I like the style of the buildings. Not a lot of people here, which is probably for the better. This way, if you please. I do please. I do please indeed. Jubilite Village, it's come... Oh, I have to go with him. Okay. Okay. This road we're on now is known to the locals as Kanala Avenue, like Kanala City. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. Alright, alright. And since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to set foot outside of the village. Okay, that makes sense. Now that impressive building up ahead of us is Galaxy Hall headquarters. Okay. That honestly is a pretty impressive looking building. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Oh, botheration. What is with this guy's vocabulary? Is he supposed to be... Is it supposed to be more of like an English accent or something? I'm so confused with some of these words. Botheration. I kind of want to steal that. I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? I don't know. That sounds like it could be a botheration to me, sir. Could be. It could be, if I knew what a botheration was. It's just past this bridge here, then to the left, the wallflower it's called. Alright. So, over the bridge and to the left. Got it. Oh, my phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show where you need to go next. The map and markers. Let's see. Use the minus button to view the map on your ARC phone. You can consult the map for guidance to your next destination and information on your missions and requests. You'll also see guidance markers when you're out exploring or... Wait a minute. Let me go back again. Okay. Thought I missed something. You'll also see guidance markers when you're out exploring or running around the village. If you're not sure where to go next, stop and look around in all directions to try to spot one of these markers, then head for it. Okay, so follow the markers. I got it. Got it, got it, got it. We are learning out here. So, in an unfamiliar land, head to the wallflower, which serves as the village canteen. So there's the marker. Can I explore town first? Is that allowed? We've no food for freeloaders. Freeloaders? I caught 3 Pokemon in only 4 tries. What a botheration you are. My goodness. My goodness. Alright, I'm not going to talk to everybody. We're going to go right to the marker. I will have time to talk to everybody later, I'm sure. Why is he looking at me like that? Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? What is going on with this? Do you have green hair? Or is that something... How am I the suspicious one here? Please explain. The wallflower is for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. I'm so upset. Oh? Who are you? She says the same thing. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be minced meat in those flimsy clothes. Why does everyone hate on my outfit? It's not that bad, honestly. If the guard let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. It's true. It's true. Perhaps you've met Professor Laventon? He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. It makes me a bit worried for him, not from him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thundershock not long ago and had to take to my bed. She's so upset about it. Look at her face. The expressions. The expressions in this game are getting me. But the professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. Yes, he could die at any second. Any second. Cyndaquil just needs to become irate, and he's done. He's done. No more botherations for him. He's gone. Unfortunately, it's just as Akari says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Okay, so her name is Akari. That's kind of a cool name. Kind of like that. Professor! But everything will be quite alright now. Cull here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. That face! I love the expressions. They did a good job. At least so far. At least so far. Excuse me? You plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain how do you say that? Silene? Silent? I think it's Silene. I'm gonna go with Silene. Silene's permission. Is that her saying I'll allow it? Oh, look, she looks like Cyrus. Captain Silene? Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I'm the captain of the Galaxy Team's Survey Corps. You may call me Silene, or however the heck you pronounce my name. Whatever it is, call me that. Alright, fair enough. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. I don't really have a choice in this matter, I guess, because I will have nowhere to live and no food. So, I am now your slave. You look to be 15 or so. It's true, I'm 15. How did you know? Quite old enough to work for your Okay there, Silene, calm down. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. I'm from the Sky Portal. I mean, what more do I have to say? Tomorrow, we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Great. Great, I have to undergo some kind of challenge. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Without distraction? She's worried about being distracted from good food? I mean, I can kind of respect that. I also don't like to be distracted when I'm eating, but I don't mind eating with other people, so that's where we're different, Silene. That, and I don't approve of child labor. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? That sounds good. That sounds good. Benny, old chum. Benny, old chum. I guess Benny is someone's name. The usual potato mochi, if you please. That sounds kind of good, but make it for 3 today. Alright, so the 3 of us are going to enjoy some potato mochi. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. Especially when you're starving. Especially when you're starving. Professor Laventon, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Ah, well, you know of that great hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift. Our new friend fell right out of it. Is it not over top of Mount Coronet? So, how did I just fall into like a random field? Wouldn't I fall on top of the mountain? Am I thinking too much about this? Probably. Okay, so yes, we fell out of that. You can't be serious. No one believes that I fell out of the Sky Portal. Is it really that far-fetched? Is it? Come now. I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. That there are. In the grass and forest, by water, or wherever they like. She's got some attitude, and I'm here for it. Our job as the Survey Corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. They're Pokemon. That's what they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Are they? Are they? Rowlet didn't seem that terrifying. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Cull will come in. Yes, it is my job. And I have no choice in the matter. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon. 3 of them in quick order, you understand. I keep feeling like I'm going to sneeze. What is going on? The allergies have kicked in right now. Oh my goodness. And of course this never happens when I'm not recording. Literally never. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. So you haven't actually even begun? I'm so confused. 3, we have a hard enough time catching even 1 when wild Pokemon come after us. You just press ZR and you hold that and then you use the right stick. It's very, very easy. You just need a little practice, that's all. That's all. Ah, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. So, I guess nobody else knows how to crouch in this game? It's the B button. Very easy. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. She ordered 10 servings. That sounds like something I would do, because I eat a lot. A lot of food. I'm a food guy. I don't know if I'd be a potato mochi guy. Never had it, but... who am I kidding? I probably would. I probably would eat 10 bowls. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. Starting to get real old. Starting to get real old. You just making fun of me for falling out of the sky. It's fine. It's totally normal behavior. All right. Where are we going to stay the night? Is the next question that we need addressed soon, because it's nighttime. That was quite delicious indeed. Yes, the food was lovely, but more importantly, you do remember that Cull has a trial to pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you? Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Cull's skills. Okay. Oh look, it's Silene. Did you enjoy your 10 bowls of potato mochi? Let's hope it's not misplaced. Cull, was it? For tonight at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. Alright. So I'm assuming that's where I need to go next. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. Alright, so we are getting evicted immediately if we fail in the morning. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate and perhaps your death in the wilds. That is the darkest thing anyone has ever said to me in recent memory. You will be expelled to meet your fate and perhaps death. She means business. She means business. So we better not fail the test. We better not fail the test. Captain Silene's somewhat like Hisui in that they're both quite harsh. For real. You're not lying. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. So funny. So funny. I hope you sleep on some more falling jokes so that we can get more of those tomorrow. And with that, I bid you both a good night. All right, time to sleep. Time to sleep. A rift in the sky, people falling from it. The world is full of mysteries. Yes. The phone thing is really throwing me off too. Like, why did the phone come with me? Alright, head to the Survey Corps quarters you have been assigned, which is where? Aha! I found the marker. I keep wanting ZR to be dash, but it's the left stick. I've been playing too much Shin Megami Tensei, which, shout out to that game because it's honestly amazing. Honestly amazing. Probably the most difficult RPG I played in quite a long time. So, don't know why I felt the need to mention that, but... Alright, let's investigate. This chest looks like you could store lots and lots of items in it. What kind of items? I feel like I'm going to need to carry like hundreds of Pokeballs at some point. Investigate. A nice fire in the sunken hearth can help keep the entire room heated. Okay. Wow, you can investigate a lot of stuff. It's a jug used to store drinking water. It has a lid on top to keep debris from falling in. Okay. No, I want to investigate this. What is that? What is that? Checking survey tips. Survey tips contain all sorts of useful information to help you carry out your survey work in the Hisui region. To read them at any time, simply press the up button to open the menu and then go to the help screen. Okay. Can I try that? Handy tips for team members. Don't wish your toils to be forgotten. Diligent record keeping will save you from such a fate. I see what they did there. Saving your progress. Press the up button to open the menu, then scroll with ZL or ZR until you reach the save screen. There's also an autosave function. Okay, well, I saw all of that. Did I really just nod? Did I really just nod in agreement at that? As if it was a person? Okay, so up. And then, don't want to save my progress yet. I want to see what this survey tips thing is about. Survey tips contain all sorts of useful information to help you carry out your survey work in the Hisui region. To read them at any time. Okay. Throwing Pokeballs. Okay, so this is the stuff that we've seen already. So I guess we have a place that we can go back to in case I accidentally skip over like some of the tutorials, or if I just forget how to do stuff, or if I'm just dumb and I need a refresher, which honestly the likelihood of that happening is pretty high. Okay, so let's investigate this. It's a dresser of very solid construction where extra sets of clothing can be kept. Too bad I don't have any clothing except what I'm wearing. It's a paper lantern. Okay. What is this? There are some lovely stones that someone must have found, but they're just plain old stones. Wow. Lame. It's a full-length mirror. Change outfit. Okay. So we're gonna have to come back here. I guess this is going to become our like permanent quarters if we pass the test, maybe. Our 5 principles. Number 1, behave with courtesy to others. So Silene automatically fails because she said I'm gonna die if I don't pass the test. Number 2, superiors are owed your respect. Okay, we'll see about that. Number 3, likes and dislikes are a luxury, ill afforded. Wow, so deep. Number 4, those who are weaker must be helped. And number 5, difficulties must be faced head on. Alright, so 5 rules to live by there. Let's go ahead and rest. Rest until tomorrow morning. Yes. Yes. I'm a little bit nervous about what this test is going to entail. What in the heck is going on in this region? Look at Bidoof. Bidoof looks good. What the heck? Yeah, that's totally normal. Not strange at all. Alright. It's morning time. Good morning, Cole. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? I'll say. Today's the day of your trial, so let's give it our all. Alright. Can I go back to sleep? You should get ready outside. Get ready how? Can I change my outfit yet? No. Alright, so I don't think there's anything I can do in here. Well, can I grab items? Nope. Alright. By get ready, it just means go to the door. Fair enough. Fair enough. What lovely weather we've got. I hope you had a nice sleep, even if this land is strange and new to you. Let's get to headquarters. Captain Silene is waiting. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. A nice looking village. I don't know what I was expecting in this game, honestly, but it's definitely surpassing my expectations so far. I know I haven't done a whole lot, but I'm having fun. Although, a big portion of this, like, we are 45 minutes in, and it's been mostly text. But that's to be expected. It is a Pokemon game. That might even go on for another half an hour or more, depending. So sometimes, some Pokemon games, it's like hours and hours of text. Sometimes it never ends. Sword and Shield was just a non-stop text fest. But I don't know. I don't want to make too many judgments on it yet. The Survey Corps offices are here on the first floor. Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. Who was that? Who's Yojiro? The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against a whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield, but the Medical Corps will put you to rights. Okay. Something's going on over there. Something suspicious. That man's with the Security Corps, and even with his own partner, he took a beating from wild Pokemon. This game is harsh, my goodness. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trying. Well, I have 3, right? Or I guess I don't get to keep those. Captain Silene Cull is here. That is a lot of paperwork and books, and oh my goodness. You may enter. Alright, here I am in my sandals, ready to take on the trial. Let us get straight to it. Yes, let's. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands. What a cool name, Obsidian Fieldlands. And catching 3 different species of Pokemon, Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Okay, the routes 201 and 202 Pokemon are representing right now. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start? No one in the Galaxy team has ever managed that. Why? They can't even catch 3 Pokemon? I'm so confused. So confused. Did this stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for him. If the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. Oh, look, an Abra just chilling there. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. Okay, no freeloaders. We have to pull our weight around here. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. Okay. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. Okay, so she's just lending. We don't get to keep this? Look, we have a satchel. Now we're ready to go. What more could you possibly need? The facial expressions, I know I keep saying it, but it's pretty awesome. That satchel doesn't exactly match your mode of dress. Nobody likes my outfit. What a shame. Akari, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. Okay, so she's going to come with us, I guess? The Galaxy team's entry trial. Activate guide. What does that do? Guiding now active. Okay, I don't know what that means. Press the Y button while consulting the map on your ARC phone, and you can check the tasks you have waiting. There are 2 types, missions and requests. Missions must be completed to progress your adventure, while requests are optional and given by people you meet. Okay. Pardon, Cole, come with me a moment. We need a Pokemon, like, what is going on here? Now then, a jolly good morning to every... Yes, it is a jolly good morning indeed. A jolly good morning indeed. Is something the matter, Professor Laventon? In order to complete our Pokedex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Cull absolutely must pass this trial. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Alright, it's time to choose. It's time to choose. Rowlet looks amazing, so does Cyndaquil. I mean, Oshawott does too, but there's only one choice here, really. Really, there's only one choice. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? Can I just leave? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Alright. What do you have to say? They're all so lovely. Oh, okay. Well, she likes all of them. Let's see what you have to say. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? You already said that. You already said that. Who am I going to choose? Who am I going to choose? the only choice. The only choice is Cyndaquil. Let's be honest. Typhlosion is on a different level than pretty much every other Pokemon. Pretty much every other Pokemon. So we're going with Cyndaquil. Yes, I want Cyndaquil as my partner. Yes, 1000% yes. Look at that little walk. I am happy with my choice. I'm very happy. Oshawott does not look very happy. Look at his face. He just cannot believe that I would choose another Pokemon over him. And Rowlet looks dead inside. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Cyndaquil back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it, it's yours. Alright, so at about, what, 50 plus minutes. I have been taking my time, but 50 minutes to get your starter Pokemon. A word of advice, my boy, pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. Do I actually have to pay attention to that? Rowlet and Oshawott say that you do. They look as if they're cheering on their friend Cyndaquil. Or perhaps they're jealous that it gets to help with your trial. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Cull fell out of the sky after all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. Plish Plash. Plish Plash indeed. By the by, what species has Captain Silene charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing! All 3 of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs. I have 46. I used 4. I have 46 Pokeballs left. I seriously need more? Another 20. So now I have 66. Unless I didn't get to keep the remaining 46 from last time and I had to give them back. But it didn't mention that if that is the case. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat. I really wanted it to be work as a treat. Work a treat. I guess that means they work well. We'll go with that, as you've already seen. Oh, botheration. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. I guess you're finally ready. You'll have to leave the village for your trial. Turn left after you exit headquarters, then head for the gate. Okay. Alright, it's finally time. I only have 20 Pokeballs. He seriously... He took back the other 46. I cannot believe. Baggin? Okay. Up on the 3rd floor is the office of the Galaxy Team's Commander, Kamado. You're not going up there until we know a little more about you, mystery kid. Oh, I was going to try to do it anyway and be sneaky, but Baggin says no. Baggin does not allow that kind of sneakiness. Okay, so they said go left, right? We can just follow the marker. What is that? This looks like it could be a shop of some kind. Now I'm worried that like 20 Pokeballs is not going to be enough. I am a little bit worried. Let's see. Who's this? Who is this? A traveler or a merchant or something? This guy kind of is giving me like Cynthia vibes. Oh, what a curious getup you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild. That is some word, Ginkgo. The go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. Okay, so he's a merchant. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. There's really not much to it. The sky portal opened up. I fell. That's about it. That's about it. Oh, and you've a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant success. So what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in I didn't even know battles were in this game. I thought it was just catching stuff. I can decline, but we don't want to do that because I don't know if it's going to allow me to decline, but I'm not going to give it a chance. I don't want to miss out on a battle. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. What if it goes into the negatives? Then what? Then what? Alright, it's time to battle. Togepi. Okay. I like the music. I like the music. I'm moving around during the battle. Wait, what's happening? Okay. This is so overwhelming. Alright, we're gonna fight. And we'll go... We only have Quick Attack at level 5. No Ember? No Leer? Or Smokescreen? Oh, alright, let's go Quick Attack. Tackle. Ouch. That did... Why do I have so much HP? 47 HP seems like a lot at level 5. Alright, we're just going to be spamming Quick Attack here. One more hit should do it. There's another tackle. That's not even stab. Why is it doing so much? Alright. Another Quick Attack. And... Togepi's gone. Please tell me that's it. Battle decided. Alright. We won. Yay. Moves, items, use them well, and the world will open up to you. Okay, we grew a level. New move. Okay, I might need to move my camera, honestly. That might be a bad spot for it. Maybe down in the bottom left. I'm gonna just have to experiment with it and see, like... See where the best place to put it is. Anyway, just thinking out loud. It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And as they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. Pokemon moves. Pokemon sometimes learn new moves when they level up. Okay, if you want to change the moves your Pokemon can use in battle, open your satchel, choose... Whoa. Hold on a second. If you want to change moves your Pokemon can use in battle, you can just change your moves? Like, at will? Open your satchel, choose the Pokemon you want, and select the change moves option like you have... like, a permanent move tutor capability? Or move relearner? That can't be it, right? Surely. But so few Pokemon here have their own... So few people here have their own Pokemon. I'm sure few Pokemon have their own people as well. If only more knew how to use... Yes, it's so difficult to throw a ball at something. It's incredibly difficult. Incredibly difficult. You have to be a Sky Portal kid to be able to do it. Everyone knows that. At any rate, let me help our two battlers recover from their little exercise. Alright. We're going to get healed up. And now what? And to you, my Skyfallen friend, I present some potions and thanks. 5 potions. That doesn't seem like a lot. Look at it. It comes in a little jar. How cute. A topical medicine meant to be applied to Pokemon. It can be used to restore 60 HP. Wow, the potions in the past were awfully potent. Isn't that like super potion? Potency? 60 HP? That's crazy. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful on that trial of yours. More Galaxy Team members means more customers for yours truly, after all. So that's the real reason behind all this. That's the real reason. He's trying to drum up some customers. That's really something. Not only can you catch Pokemon, you can lead them in battle. Now to the Obsidian Fieldlands. I feel like I should pass the trial just for winning that battle, instead of having to go capture more Pokemon. But that's just me. I feel like I've done enough. When you're leaving Jubilife Village, make sure you choose a destination from your map and tell Rest the guardsman where you're going. That way, someone can come to your aid if you're knocked out by a Pokemon. Yeah, that sounds scary. That sounds scary. Your trial begins just a short way past that front gate. Okay, so I assume I have to talk to this guy, Rest. You're correct. I was informed you'd be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. Okay. Okay. So you can zoom in. This is where I am now, I'm assuming, and this is where I need to go. Obsidian Fieldlands. Okay. Depart for the Obsidian Fieldlands. What does R do? Okay, that just collapses that. Let's see what Y does. Wow, we completed a quest already. A request. This is requested by Silene. You've been set a trial you must clear to join the Galaxy team. If you want to stay in the village, catch yourself a Bidoof, Starly, and a Shinx. Okay, so let's go to the Fieldlands camp and see what that's all about. Let's see what it's all about. Not a very big camp, that's for sure. Just a couple of tents here. This is our base camp, the last safe haven before you reach the wilds. For your trial, you must catch 3 species of Pokemon, Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Are you ready to get started? Oh, Professor, is something wrong? Well, you see, Captain Silene got hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. I prefer sudden guest to Portal Boy, so we'll go with that. I am now sudden guest from now on. That's our unsparing captain. But what help exactly can you offer out here? Yeah, what good are you, dude? What can you possibly have to offer? Besides only 20 Pokeballs. What did you do with the other 46? Tell me what you did with them. To be honest, my dear girl, I don't intend to lift a finger. Okay, he intends to do absolutely nothing. Great. He'll pass with flying colors, you'll see. So the responsibility for him still lies, in fact, with me then. Well, I'm sure Cole will be fine. Let's begin the trial. Let's. Okay, need to switch up your Pokemon or buy items. Okay, do I have money to buy items? On your entry trial, are you still alive? And good luck passing too. Okay, apparently he lied. What is this? This must be some kind of workbench. Okay, I guess I can't do anything with that yet. I could rest. I mean, I did battle, but I got healed up, so no reason for that. What is this here? Okay, so this shows us about crafting, I guess. Item box 1. That sounds like a good name. Okay, so... Oh, this is what I have. This is in my satchel. Okay, so I can move it to an item. I gotcha. Okay, I was thinking that this was like I'm buying stuff. I don't know why it didn't occur to me that I have these exact numbers of things. 5 potions and 20 Pokeballs. What is this? Alright, and I'll talk to you one more time. If Pokemon start launching attacks at you, run to safety as quickly as you can, alright, my boy? Oh my goodness, that sounds positively frightening. Positively frightening. Okay, so we are over an hour in at this point. I feel like this is a good place to stop. Because if we go do the challenge, it's probably going to take quite a while. So that's going to be a good place to pick things up in the next video. So this is a nice long introduction. I feel like we actually didn't accomplish as much as I thought we would in an hour. Although I am taking my time, not rushing through it. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Next time we're going to do the whatever this trial is. We're going to try to capture Starly, Bidoof, and what was the other one? Shinx. Definitely want to have Shinx on the team because I'm a Shinx fanboy. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you're leaving a like or a comment if you wish to do so. And I will see you guys for the next video. But until then, game on.